Alright guys, this is that engine I was showing you earlier. It took me a little while to get it popped loose because it was so glued together. But I just popped it loose. Haven't popped it off yet. Get ready to though. Here we go. Sure enough, nothing but freaking GM silicone, man. It's not even the good stuff. Yeah, check this out. Alright, this is what you get with General Motors. Get you over here. There we go. They didn't even put the freaking sills back in. They just simply pulled them out. Now, they tell me that you can see this. You see that? They tell me the sills don't exist at all. The book says so. What's that saying? If General Motors was to tell you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? Well, yeah, because GM said to do it, so yeah, I had to do it because there's nothing else I can do except, you know, jump off the cliff. You know, if GM says to jump off the cliff, then by God, I should jump off the cliff. These guys, the service managers at Cadillac always tell me, I'm looking at the book right now. There's no such thing as a new sill. They stopped making those a long time ago. I'm like, dude, do you have the ability to think? All right? Do you have the ability to think at all? Let me show you. All right, this is whether it's Velcro or D&J. These sills do exist, for God's sake. I'm going to show you. Put this online so maybe some Cadillac service center management can see the stuff. Just unfreaking real, man. Come on, kid. Get a knife sharp enough that will cut through plastic, huh? Alright, so here we have, wow. This is what you call a lower conversion kit. Voila, look at that. There's all your lower parts in there. The thing I noticed about this D&J, check this out. The D&J lower conversion kit comes with your water body gaskets. You know what's really ironic? Their head gasket set comes with these water body gaskets. Can't hurt to have them twice, especially at the excellent price you get for this stuff. Anyway, here you go. Check this out. Can you believe that this actually exists? Look at that. Are you kidding me? It exists. Check that out. It's not a ghost. It's not fake. It really exists. But Cadillac Dealership will rob you blind. They will not even. Now, what really gets me is they charge between $300 and $4,500 to reseal the lower block, but they cannot go out of their way to take part of your money and buy the sills to replace it. The thing about the sills, they're like, well, the sills, you know, they'll collapse anyway. Well, are you kidding me? In 70,000 miles, these might go a little bit flat. But what we do, and I told you this earlier in the other video, is run Durco. Durco, it's a German product. I know I'm an American-made man, but this particular product is something that you cannot get anywhere else. This is a non-collapsible product right there. Durco. And we use Durco, and what we do is we put about 1/8 of an inch bead on the outside edge of this brand new sill. So the brand new sill is good for about 70,000 miles like the original. from GM, but this Durco is a non-collapsible compound, and it will actually outlast the sill at least 2 times over. So putting this on the outside edge so it doesn't squeeze in when you close the block is one thing, but to pull this out and fill this full of nothing more than a basic General Motors, they call it a GM gray sealant. It's about the stupidest crap I've ever heard of. It ain't no different than this. This right here is the same thing as GM sealant. Permatex Ultra Grade. This is a good sealant, but it's not made for a block. And neither is GM. So this is a joke. But now I've got to go through it and I've got to clean all that stuff out of there, you know. I do it all the time. But if you look at that garbage. It's just trash. You don't pull the sill out. You're robbing your customers, man. I think that people that go to Cadillac think they're getting the best service on the market when they're actually getting the poorest service ever of all time. Now I know my buddy Jake up there has said some stuff about me saying that, but I know that he knows this too. And we've talked, he knows it. Look at that. You can tell it breaks up like chalk almost. It's such a poor sealant that it's something you don't do, okay? You've got to replace the sills, all right? Every company out there makes these sills, but GM will tell you that they don't exist. And when I asked that service manager why he kept saying that, he goes, "Because I got the book right here in front of me that says so." All right, good thing you're not standing next to a cliff. And GM ain't telling you to jump off of it, because by God, he'll be scraping you up off the ground because you can't freaking think. All right, so what you do and what you don't do. One, you never pull the sill out and flood it with garbage. If you're going to find a sealant that's going to be halfway decent, you know, you want to find one that's going to be somewhat non-collapsible like Durco. Buy yourself a lower conversion kit. The lower conversion kit is going to come with your half sill gaskets. They're sills. Gasket sills are 2 different things, but these are your sills. They come in your lower conversion kit. I recommend D&J to have a good one. I do not recommend the rear main sill. It's actually a pretty good sill, but I only use the second design, which is going to be, I buy mine through National. This is the best sill on the market, and this one's through National. So you can always tell with the baby blue that right there is the second design sill. So I actually buy that pack for the lower conversion kit, but I actually buy the National sill and I throw that sill out. It's well worth the price. So that's how we do it. We only put the best products in it. Anyhow, there you got it, you see it. You know what to do, what not to do, whatever you do. For God's sake, don't pull your sill out. Don't flood it with silicone. And never, ever, ever take your North Star to a Cadillac service, a dealership service center. This is what they do. This is what they've always done. I've shown it over and over and over. If I can keep one person from making this mistake, then I've done my job. So anyhow, guys, now you know. It's pretty simple. Need any information on those kits, you can call me. I'll give you a heads up on everything you need to do. But there you have it, man. Good luck. Thanks for hanging out again here at CCC. God bless.